Kind of dark. All right. Good morning. Magandang umaga. Mayad nga agahon. Got two people so far. All right. There's actually a tropical depression here in the Philippines. Tropical depression Kerubin. And it's been raining in our area like the last 3 days. And it's not just light rain either. It's like we're getting plenty of rain. Dazel, Leanne, and I, we were actually planning to go to Rojas City yesterday, but we postponed it because that trip to Rojas City, there's areas in there where it could be raining. So that's why we didn't want to take a chance. There's areas there that gets flooded easy, like by Altabas area, by in Rojas City itself, close to the area, there's areas that could get flooded. And when it gets flooded, the problem when it gets flooded is it you can't go through the highway. The highway actually starts getting water like waist deep. So a lot of times it'll back up traffic until the water recedes. Luckily, the water doesn't really stay long on the road to Rojas City. And it's not a long drive. It's only like less than 2 hours for us to go to Rojas City. We wanted to take Leanna shopping there because she hasn't been able to go Christmas shopping because she didn't went with us in Iloilo City. All right, HD. All right, HD. All right, and greetings and salutations, my brother. Hey, Mark. Mark, biggest supporter. All right, Mark. Appreciate you guys coming online. I wanted to do this, because this will be probably, will be the last live stream before Christmas. And I wanted to make sure I greeted everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for the people that don't celebrate Christmas. I know there's a few that don't celebrate Christmas, but hope everyone has a good holiday season. Hey, Rick, my friend Rick, Far East Rider. Hey, brother, how's it going? I heard Mark Thornton every day has a story, prayers for his. Yes, yes. That was part of my notes actually. I've watched Mark's video for a while now since the pandemic. I was watching a lot of his videos. His YouTube was Every Man Has a Story. I just like the stories there because a lot of people that come to the Philippines and they tell their stories on his YouTube channel. And I've always watched the videos. I know he lives in Dumaguete and he was kind of part of like the what they call Dramaguete and all that. But to me, it's just another person, living his life here in the Philippines. I hope he rest in peace for Mark, and my prayers go out to his family, Jen and Rogan, and his family. I know it's not easy to have a loss in the family during the holidays, especially this time of year. I couldn't imagine if I lose someone this time of the year because it's so festive here in the Philippines, and that would be like it's like sad. That would be sad. But my prayers go out to Mark and his family. My condolences. Hey, Mark. So salamat you. All right. Salamat you. All right. Hey, Brian. There's Texpat, my friend in Texas. Brian. Hello, Gino, Dazzle, Leanna. It won't be long. Hey, Joel. Joel and Eileen, they'll be here soon. They're part of the people that come here for Ati-Atihan in January. A lot of our friends from everywhere, really, from even Manila. We got friends in Cebu and then overseas that come home for Ati-Atihan. Because Ati-Atihan is not just a festival. It's not just it starts like January 10. They already have events scheduled for Ati-Atihan. I think they have a car rally, motorcycle show, things like that scheduled. And then all the way to the 19th, to the big finale kind of thing. So it's a 10 days of festival in Calibo. What it is, it becomes like a reunion for a lot of people. I know for Dazzle and I, a lot of our classmates that we graduated college with, they're gonna be coming home to Aklan during Ati-Atihan because our school will have a alumni reunion. All the other schools in Calibo will have reunions also. That's why it's not just the festival. It's a lot of reunions, a lot of it's a fun time, and right after the holidays, Christmas holiday, New Year's, and then we get toy, 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 and then we get Ati-Atihan festival. So December and January is always a fun time for us here in Aklan province. And it's not just Calibo that celebrates Ati-Atihan. Makato, Boracay, Ibahay, several of the municipalities or towns here in Aklan province, they also have their Ati-Atihan festival. So that's why it's just a big fiesta time. Although we've been getting a lot of rain, so but it doesn't damper the mood. I'm hoping. Oh, Totoy, no, no, go outside, baby. Go outside, baby. Toy. Totoy just peed. Hold on, let me. Totoy. It's raining outside, so when it rains, Totoy doesn't like to go outside to pee outside. So she just peed right here, but I put a towel down, so that will. And I tried to walk her outside earlier, but she didn't want to go out. Toto is like a scaredy cat when it comes to the rain. And it's cool weather though. That's one thing nice when it's rainy, cloudy outside. It's like a good time in the Philippines, a cooler weather. My friend Frederick in Iloilo City was telling me it was nice and cool in Iloilo City too. So I'm having my green tea, a little green tea here. Yeah, text fight. You notice that? I was like, I looked, it's like that's why she was wagging her tail. She's ready to go outside, but it's all good. I got a towel down, so cleaned it up afterwards. HD, do you know that they will be ceasing operation? I saw that. I saw that HD. It's unfortunate what I'm seeing in Calibo International Airport, HD, because I don't see many flights going through in and out of Calibo International anymore. All the flights are going through Caticlan now, I guess because of Boracay. But I've also heard that even international flights coming to Aklan province is not as much as it used to be. And I can see that, I can see that it used to be China and Korea, Taiwan. We had direct flights to Calibo. And I'm not seeing that anymore. I'm not even seeing like the Chinese or Korean tourists anymore in Calibo. So I know there's been, they keep, saying that Boracay still has the numbers of tourists, but I've noticed this for the past year. A lot of the tourists that go to Boracay now are Filipinos, local Filipinos in the Philippines. Not a lot of foreign tourists like it used to be. Not the numbers that we used to get for Boracay Island. And it's affecting a lot of business people in Boracay because, expats, foreigners, they just spend more money. It's like Filipinos that live here in the Philippines. Hi, babe. there's the diva. There's the diva. She woke up. Tota just peed right there, babe. I put a towel down there. Yeah, she don't want to go outside. She don't want to go outside when it's raining.
There's Daddy.
But hey, baby. But and I've seen that. I know a lot of. I have friends in Boracay that own businesses, and I've seen it like a decline in their business. It's like because again, it's mostly Filipinos now that are going to Boracay. The Filipinos just don't spend like like foreigners do, because Filipinos, when we go on vacation, when we go to like resorts, even Boracay, Bohol, different areas, Filipinos are always looking for that bargain, the budget hotel. Sergeant USA, my friend Daniel, welcome back, and was happy to see. Oh yeah, speaking of the party, it was a great party. Uh, Thanks to the subscribers that donated. Daniel, you're one of them. Appreciate you, brother. Ray, Brian, and Horace and Marie. We were able to purchase 75 Jollibee meals, and then we also got 75 presents for the kids. So we sponsored two classrooms, so it was fun. It was fun. A lot of excitement from the kids. Made a lot of kids happy because Jollibee is a big thing for kids here in the Philippines, especially here in the province. Maybe not as much in Cebu, big cities, but here in our province of Aklan, we only have in the mainland Aklan, Jollibee is only in Kalibo. So if you can imagine, a lot of there's 17 other towns away from Kalibo. That's the only place where you can get Jollibee. That's why when I went to Jollibee that morning, I was like shocked. They had piles and piles of Jollibee meals, and that's why it's a big deal. Even the kids, the minute they saw Jollibee, their eyes light up. They're all excited. It's like that was the main food that they were interested in. They weren't interested in pizza. They weren't interested in anything else. Jollibee was like the hit of the party. So they really had fun with that. And then, we surprised them with the gifts. We didn't tell them that they were going to get gifts. So they were really happy with getting Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas, late in the game. Hey, Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas. Far East Rider, that's my friend Rick from Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out, shout out. Rick, Dazel said shout out. Wish I was there. Saw your video of Pastrana Park in your last video. Reminds me of last year. I was looking over my videos and photos, looking for it. Yeah, man, before you know it, man, it'll be Ati-Atihan 2026 and you'll be here, Rick. But everything is getting set already for Ati-Atihan. Dazzle and I, we drove through yesterday. They're already putting all the displays right on the street. Those big banners. Even like the stores. The what are those called? They like not just ukay, all the stores that sell all the hats, the bazaar, even that street from your house, Rick. If you continue that street going to Pastrana Park, they already have the bazaar going on there. I guess they started early because of Christmas. They can sell more goods. They have T-shirts in there now. They have shoes. So I guess that's gonna go on for almost a month because Ati-Atihan is still till January 19th. So busy time in Kalibo. And with all that stuff going on, there's a little bit of traffic in Kalibo. It's like, that's why I told Dazzle we'll have to start taking Bumblebee more to get in and out of Kalibo. But it's raining today, so maybe today we can sneak in there because less people go out when it's raining. Like me. Thanks. He just ran upstairs. Toto just ran upstairs. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, Brian. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to read. I know Toto like goes up and down. Toto likes to sleep in Leanna's room. Like on the floor. That's like her favorite spot now. It's like I guess she's keeping an eye on Leanna too. And this is good sleeping weather, so I know Leanna's probably going to be asleep till later.
She was awake because Chloe went to her.
Oh, okay. So she's awake because
scratched her.
Chloe scratched Leanna. So she's awake. So she'll probably come down here in a minute. She might, but yeah. Expat. People make that mistake because we call Totoy. Totoy is usually even here for a dog. Usually it's a boy's name, but we named Totoy. That's her name because She was a stray in our subdivision here, and people calling her Totoy, And then I just finally decided to adopt her, because like I felt bad for her just walking around, didn't have a home. So she's been ours now for like the past 8 years.
Because when you call a dog, you say tutoy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the Philippines, that's what Dazel said. All dogs here, when you call a dog, they go tutoy, tutoy. They call him like that to call a dog over. That's why she ended up with the name Totoy. Late in the game, really enjoyed what you did for school kids. Oh, all right, all right. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it too. I think you can see that on the video that Dazzle and I had so much fun as the kids did, because for me it's like just reminded me of my childhood here in the Philippines. It's good to see that it hasn't changed, because it was the same. I remember when I was a kid here in the Philippines. You know, your teacher always like group you into small groups, and you had to like make a presentation in front of the class. Like you'll either sing or you'll either dance. But it's good to see that they kind of kept that tradition. And then just good to see that the kids are happy. Ray, hey, oh Ray, hey, my brother from Sacramento, California. All right, hold on. I skipped. I'm going too fast here. Here you go. Ray. Hi, bro. I'm kind of busy right now. Hey, do your thing, Ray. No worries, man. I know, it's that time. That's why I wanted to get this live stream done, because I know it's a busy time for people in the US too, getting gifts, preparing for parties and all that. All right, Ray. Have fun, my brother.
Is it Rick?
Ray from Sacramento. Sorry, don't get pissed off at your poor puppy. Oh no, I don't get mad. I don't get mad at thought. We're used to her anyway. When it's raining, Danielle, it's kind of her routine. She doesn't like to go outside in the rain. She's a scaredy cat. A lot of things scare Totoy because she was a stray dog here, and probably got abused while she was a stray dog. So she's got a lot of quirks. But this is not the first time she peed on the floor here. She always does it. We got a stack of like her Totoy's towels. It's her towels that we use. That way, it's not for people. It's just for Totoy's pee.
Yeah.
And she's 8 years old. I guess when they get older, they can't control their bladder anymore.
Yeah.
So it's all good. It's all good.
She needs
Joke
to
lang, joke lang. Yeah, I know, Daniel. It's joke lang.
She needs to wear diapers.
I don't know if you can put diaper on Totoy. I don't know if diaper is gonna work with Totoy, baby. Except, do you think flights are a seasonal thing? Here in Calibo, Brian, I don't think it's a seasonal thing, because like Philippine Airlines, they're gonna cut out that Manila to Calibo flight. So that was basically gone now. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I guess for us, if we wanted to go to Manila or we want to go to Cebu, we'll just have to go to Caticlan. And Caticlan's not that far. It's about an hour, 15-minute drive. It's just more convenient to fly out of Calibo, because Calibo,
It's closer to us.
yeah, it's closer to us, 15 minutes away. But it's all good. It's just the way it is. I guess they didn't have enough passengers.
And plus, I think that all the tourists that come from Manila to Calibo, they prefer Boracay because they have to spend more money when they land in Calibo
Yeah,
for the transport.
transportation. Yeah, and plus, people that it used to be Boracay Airport or Caticlan Airport. It used to just be a tiny airport. They couldn't land the jets there. They only could land like the propeller planes in there. So everybody flew in to Calibo, and you had to take a bus or a van to go to Boracay. But they expanded the runway in Caticlan, so the big jets now can land. So that's kind of killed the traffic here in Calibo.
I think they're doing more expansion.
More expansion. Hey, there's Leanna. I saw Leanna come down the stairs. She's awake.
Chloe's work.
The Chloe sitter.
Yeah. She did this.
Yeah, Chloe always does that to Leanna. The minute Chloe wakes up, she
There's
always
no toy.
there's no toy, there's no toy. She doesn't want to like, get left out.
She's giving you the ugly face.
You're
I'm not
gonna.
giving you the ugly face. Oh, she wants to play with Chloe.
Hey, Brian said,
She
hello,
wants to.
Dazzle. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, right?
HD. They will be splitting it to Rojas City and Caticlan Airport. It's a political move that will. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sure it's going to affect the businesses in Calibo, HD, because I know they built like new hotels in. They built new hotels in Calibo, like what was that hotel, babe? By Angels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's brand new. There's another hotel new near Ati-Atihan Food Park.
I know.
Yeah, just forget. But there's a couple of hotels, brand new hotels in Calibo. Because they're for tourists. Especially. So we'll see how it plays out because that political thing I don't really understand. I don't keep up with like the politics here in our province. HD, why political? There you go. Brian is asking you why political. I think it has to do with everything has to do with money. Even using Caticlan Airport, Boracay Airport instead of Calibo Airport, the revenue of coming in. It's like it always has to deal with money. Even in Boracay, everything happens there. It always has to deal with money. Doug Henderson. Hello, Gino. Doug here. I'm back in Casa Grande. Already missed the province, but not the humidity. Work on the house, but still have a lot to do. Had hoped to see you, but only got to. Hey, understand, Doug. It's like you're busy, man. You're busy with your house, man. That's the priority. At least you made it to Rojas. At least you got to see Rojas, man. Humidity is not bad anymore today. The last 3 days because it's been raining. We're actually kind of like a sleeping weather. It's been raining the past 3 days, and it's not just light rain either. It will be downpour. That's why there's areas. The low lying areas are quick to flood. In Aklan province, in Capiz province. That's why we're probably just gonna stay home again today. Leanna had wanted to go swimming today at the Agzam Resort, but I don't think we're gonna be swimming, Leanna,
Yeah.
because it looks like it's gonna be rain again all day today, and it's rained the past 2 days and today's. This is a third day of like continuous rain, day and night. It's been raining here in Aklan province.
Let's go fishing.
Fishing. Dazzle wants to go fishing in the rain. And from the weather that I'm looking at, it's probably going to keep on raining until Christmas Day. It won't be the first because I remember one year, babe. Remember 2019, we had Typhoon Ursula
I
on Christmas Eve. I mean, we were like Christmas Eve here was like we got hit. We got hit with Typhoon Ursula, and we didn't have electricity for almost 2 weeks.
And I remember too, like having this kind of weather for like almost 2 months.
Yeah, I know. So I guess it's just a different weather. Hey, Leanna, there's Leanna. Leanna keeps popping over my shoulder, like that whack-a-mole. Remember?
Yeah, that's where Tita Marie said.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it back to Casa Grande, my friend. At least you made it home safely. You completed your projects at the house here in the Philippines. So I'm sure mission accomplished on your trip. Oh, thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. Dazzle just gave me oranges. All right, thanks, babe. And then Far East Right. Hello, Dazzle. Hey, Rick says hello, Dazzle. Miss Ukay Ukay.
Hi, Rick.
She went to a lot of Ukay Ukay, Rick, when we were in Iloilo
Hi,
City.
Rick. I still go to that okay place near your house.
Yeah. That's still one of Dazzle's go-to places.
Mm-mm. There's a lot of people there always.
A lot of people. Yeah, yeah. That place is always
Good
busy.
thing they have air condition.
Oh, they got
Like they have like three either
uh,
owners or two owners. The one does have air condition.
wow, nice.
So I go there instead of
Because they got air conditioning, man. That's pretty good. Ray. Oh, Danny. That's Danny. Fuzzy and out of focus. Is it me? Oh, hello. Yeah. I'm looking at the same thing. It looks kind of.
That's it.
It's kind of fuzzy. It says Danny.
It's like a foggy.
Foggy. I
Yeah,
wonder
I
what.
think so, I think I'll try to like clean it up with
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Maybe maybe the lens. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's true.
Maybe it's
Right.
yeah. Right.
All right. A minute.
Yeah. Let's see. What, clean that maybe. I think you improved. Maybe you got maybe from my coffee, maybe from my green tea, maybe it fogged it up. There you go. Yeah, it's clearer now. Thank you, Danny. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just my internet connection here.
I thought it was just a laptop.
Yeah, our laptop too, because our laptop's an old laptop, So, hello, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you. John B. All right. I was excited to hear you say, oh yeah, there's I did a video on that on at Pastrana Park, babe, and there's a Mexican food there. It's called salido. We actually ate that. Yeah, we ate there.
Yeah,
we ordered a quesadilla. And, I mean, it's not like Tex-Mex or the Mexican food in the U.S., but it's not bad because the guy that cooks it, he's Filipino, but you can tell he's been in the U.S. He's trying to bring that flavor, that Mexican flavor here in Calibo. And he's got a lot of following, because every time there's an event at Pastrana Park, it's busy. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a line of people getting tacos, quesadilla.
That's the reason why we got the quesadilla from them last time.
Yeah.
Plenty of choices of like food stalls, and then we went there because we saw a lot of people lining up.
There's Leanne just trying to pop like a
so we're like, it might be a good
what are you eating, Leanne?
Serving a good
Grapes.
Grapes. All right. Leanna's eating grapes. The green grapes that we got. Is it seedless or not?
It's seedless.
Seedless. All right.
It's yummy. It's like my favorite grapes.
Oh, it's your favorite grapes? Yeah, but they have that Mexican restaurant, Jumpy, and Boracay's got a good Mexican restaurant too on D Mall. There's a Mexican restaurant there that we've had their burritos. Remember, babe, the burritos?
Yeah.
I like their burritos at D Mall in Boracay. So you will get some Mexican food here, Jumpy. Just don't expect like in the US, man, Mexican food is just so good. You can rate like a 9 out of 10 on the Mexican food. Here, you're probably gonna go like a 6, maybe a 7 on the Mexican food here.
I was been trying to like go to that hotel, EG hotel. Remember?
Hotel, which one?
I think it was like EG hotel.
Where?
New Busuan.
New Busuan.
Brian
Oh
said
yeah, the one that Brian told us that has. We haven't gone yet, Brian. We've been busy, Brian, but Brian had found this hotel in Calibo, and they serve Mexican food, but we haven't tried it yet. But we will. One of these days, we'll get a chance
I would love to try their drinks there.
Their
Looks
drinks.
yummy.
All right. I skipped.
Smoothies.
The smoothies.
Yeah.
Man, it goes fast when I like click down, huh?
It goes fast.
Yeah, it like skipped a lot. John PhD TechSpad is a move for voting group. Farmers. Oh, okay. Wow. I'll research more. Thanks, bro. All right. AKA AAK. That's Adam. That's Adam, our friend Adam. You're still a kid in the Philippines at your young age. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, man. I had fun with the Christmas party. Our dogs in Calibo are named Kobe and Digong. Digong.
it made
Rick,
me like laugh because it's like a Kobe and then another one is Digong.
Digong, Digong.
Digong is
Happy
the
to be,
it's like President
yeah,
Duterte.
the nickname for ex-president Duterte.
Mhm.
Happy to be back home now. Dogs will bite off diapers.
I know, especially
Oh yeah,
Tutoy.
especially Totoy. That's why I don't see us putting diaper. It's also something that needs to look at more myself. Part of it also has to do with profits. HD. Good regard Calibo Airport. Thanks. Good morning, Leanna and Chloe, from your Tito Brian, Leanna.
Good morning.
She popped up. Good. She was totally under that. Revenue regarding airlines after work. 13. Fishing. All right. See, Brian heard you say fishing.
I
That
know.
the
Fishing.
I know someone was missing going fishing. Oh yeah, that's all. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks now that Dazzle hasn't gone fishing. Fishing, fishing, fishing. But it's raining. I mean, it is raining. It's pouring outside. It's not just light rain. Dazzle and Cheryl would get along great. All Cheryl wants to do is go fishing and crabbing. Oh yeah, and Dazzle's caught crabs in that Loola's fish farm. One time, how many crab did you catch, babe? Four. And they're good sized crab, Rick. They're like the freshwater crab, the alimango. Dazzle, and I ate one of them.
Yeah, but I noticed they're not like more meat inside.
Ah, not a lot of meat. Not a
Yeah,
lot.
they're just big.
They're just big, but not a lot of meat inside.
Maybe I can find.
That only gets one orange, as Miss Leggy Brian said. Hey, Michael. Michael's online too. Michael, my friend in Trece Martires.
Oh,
What's up, bro? You guys, you have a good weekend too, brother. He now lives in Trece Martires. He lived in Manila for almost a year. And then they found a nice place in Cavite.
Cavite. Have we been to Cavite? Is Tagaytay part of Cavite?
I don't think I've taken you to Cavite, babe. It's close.
It's
You know, when
close.
we went to Laguna, Tagaytay, Cavite is right there, but it's another city. Another city. Much better. All right, much better. The rains are normally great for fishing because it washes the bait. Do most Filipinos put up Christmas trees? Yes, most Filipinos put up Christmas trees. Not fuzzy. All right, it's not fuzzy. The ukay ukay by our house was painted recently. I saw a picture and it was looked pretty good. A few years ago, it was. I remember, Rick, that it was a Yamaha dealer because that's where I bought our motorbike. That's where I bought our Yamaha. Our 2016 Yamaha is that was my dealership. The next thing I know, it's a ukay ukay place.
Are you cold?
But the motorbike still runs good. You know, it's like 8 years and still going strong. But I get all the necessary maintenance and all that. Leanna looks bored, or is she just an attention getter? I don't think she's an attention getter. I don't think she's bored. Leanna's just Leanna, man.
Being Leanna.
She's just being Leanna. We're used to her already. We're used to her already.
Especially with me.
Yeah.
She likes giving me a hard
Yeah,
time.
Leanna likes giving Dazzle a hard time. They tease each other all the time. It's kind of fun for me to watch, you know, because they're always giving each other a hard time, making fun of each other. Oh, there's the, there's the baby. Obi, all right, my friend Olson. Hey, Olson, what's up? Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas, my brother. I'm glad you got online, man. Appreciate it, man. Man, can you imagine an authentic Cajun restaurant there? That would be awesome. I actually saw one, Brian. Not here. I don't think we'll ever see a Cajun restaurant in Aklan. But when we were in Iloilo, at the mall, they have a place called Bourbon Street, and I know that was the one at Festive Walk. But there's also another Louisiana type restaurant at SM City Iloilo, but we haven't tried it. you know, I wanted to go next time because I've been missing eating like red beans and rice. That was kind of like
Because we
my
saw it when we were like about to leave.
yeah. We saw we saw the Bourbon Street restaurant on Festive
When
Walk
we were walking.
when we were walking home, after dinner, so next time. But we did try the Japanese place. So
We
we
love that.
yeah, we found a good Japanese place now, Boteju at Festive Walk, and they have a branch at SM City Iloilo too. So now we have a go-to Japanese place. So next time I'll look for a go-to Cajun food place. Yeah. Because I'm sure they can probably replicate some of Cajun food too, because of the it's all basically the seasoning, you know. They are getting $20 a dozen for tamales here. Oh, I miss tamales, and my coworkers when I worked in San Antonio, Texas, they were like they were experts, babe, in making Mexican tamales, and like I looked forward every I worked in Brooks Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas, and a lot of our coworkers were Mexicans, and during the holiday season, starting Thanksgiving and Christmas, they take turns in bringing in their homemade tamales.
Did you
And
bring lumpia?
I did. I actually did. I would make lumpia. I would like trade my lumpia for tamales because
Yeah.
they love the lumpia, So I would trade lumpia for tamales. It fogged up the lens. I can also give some in setting up your GoPro as your webcam for your computer. You just have to down. I tried actually. I think I tried that one time. HD with trying with my iPhone, trying the GoPro. Our laptop is just so old HD that it doesn't function right. One of these days we'll upgrade to a better laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah, we tried, and then that's why we reverted back to the old wave of of live streaming, because we tried several ways, and the audio wouldn't work, the video would go out, so I think it's just the laptop, because our laptop is just not modern, not the latest,
I actually tried it with my phone, the GoPro Quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah. That's why, I just try to stick with what works. I don't want to mess it up. At least this live stream, I know it works on this laptop this way, so we'll just leave it.
Yeah, it says like connect camera. Then I tried to connect the camera, but it just goes like that, and then
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
I just do this and then nothing.
There you go. LOL, all good. Brian says all good. Daniel says freeze your grapes and they will become awesome frozen treats. All right. I don't think Leanna's tried that. I mean, Leanna freezes everything. You have?
She did.
All right.
Did
Did you like it? Leanna?
Yeah.
Frozen?
She freezed everything, babe.
That I know that Leanna likes to freeze stuff in our freezer.
She freezed tang.
Yeah, I know. She freezes tang. She'll make a mixture of tang and put it in like an ice tray, and then she like freezes it. The different flavor tang, because tang here in the Philippines is not just orange. There's like a dozen flavor of tang here. It's very popular for kids mixing tang.
Yeah, but her favorite actually is the grapes. Di ba, Liana?
The grapes?
Is it the grapes or the orange?
The fresh orange or the fresh grapes?
Non-flavor? Frozen.
Frozen.
Frozen, I think the grape one.
The grape?
All
The
right.
grape? You like the grape? Found out if the Mexican restaurant in Calibre serves margaritas. All right, man. I'll ask, Rick.
Oh my god!
I haven't. That's one thing. I haven't really seen margaritas here either. I'll ask them the next time when we go to the one in the Calibo that opened.
EG.
Yeah, the hotel at the hotel. Yeah, at the hotel. Thanks, LOL. Good job, Leanna, for the awards at school. Keep up the good work. Hey, that's from Tito Danny. Horace and Marie, we are finally here. All right, all right.
Hi,
All right.
Horace
I
and
are,
Marie.
Leanna, you should thank your Tito Horace and Tita Marie for your gift.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Tita.
Where's
Tito.
the diva
Right here, sleeping.
sleeping?
She
The
doesn't
diva.
want to go to Tito Liana, Dali.
Oh.
She's doing this in pabigat.
All right, all right. She doesn't want to be carried.
Oo.
We can't take Leanna go shopping right now, Horace and Marie, because it's been raining. It's been raining here the past 3 days, and I'm afraid if we drive to Rojas City, there's gonna be areas where it's flooded. There's an area in like Altabas. I know sometimes even in Batan that gets flooded. So we'll wait till we get sunshiny weather. Hopefully, we get some sunshine here soon.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully
Please,
tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Free entertainment. It is funny to watch Dazel and Leanna banter. Oh yeah, they make me smile all the time, Brian, because they're sisters, and I think it's just the natural sister thing. You know, they're at each other all the time, but it's all in fun. You know, I know they're just having fun with each other. Making gumbo is easy. All right, there's Brian, babe. He knows how to make gumbo. So when we see him, we'll make Brian cook some gumbo. I haven't had gumbo in forever. Gumbo is like a soup, delicious, babe.
As long as it's food and good.
Yeah, I know. It's got okra.
Okay, I like okra.
Okay, all right. Because some people get turned off with the okra in their soup. They don't like the texture of
Oh, I
okra.
like it maybe because I used to eat it when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my mom loves it.
All right, all right. I don't mind it. I got used to eating. I lived in Louisiana for 4 years, so I got used to eating Cajun food and gumbo, red beans and rice. I mean, etouffee. I know poor boys. You know, I love Louisiana food. Leanna appears to like the camera. She would make a great news reporter or TV. Oh, there you go. She wants to be a nurse, though. That's the goal for Leanna is that to become a nurse. So maybe part-time reporter.
I told her if she doesn't want to be a nurse, her second option is to become a military.
Military? You want Leanna to join the military in the
Yeah.
Philippines? I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know if she can handle the Philippine military, babe. I've seen videos on the Philippine military. They're pretty rough.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they're pretty rough, man.
Liana was like, what?
What? What? The military? That's all of you, and I should.
Fish
All right,
market.
loser cleans all the fish.
Oh.
uh,
I'm ready. Liana's so good at fishing now. I can't bully her anymore.
yeah.
Sometimes I got lucky.
You get lucky.
Mm.
Soon, bro, me and Rose will come down and meet you in that. All right, Michael. We would love that, Mike, for sure. If you come to Calibo, you know, we'll take you around. We'll show you around our province.
Let's go to Antique.
Yeah, actually, Dazzle and I, this coming year, we're planning to do more stuff in Antique. Antique is not far from us. You know, Antique province from our house, I can get to Antique province in an hour.
Especially Pandan Antique.
Yeah, especially Pandan Antique. I can be there in an hour.
Yeah.
We just haven't done videos, a lot of videos on Antique because there's more to do. It seemed like heading to like Rojas City and Iloilo City because we live in a province, so we like going to the city just to experience the city. Because in Antique, they don't have a city either. Antique is kind of like us in Aklan province. It's province. It's all province. It's basically going to the beach,
River.
going to the river,
Mountain hiking.
mountain hiking. You know, it's more. You know, they don't have like a Rojas City or Iloilo City. You know, so it'd be the same. But we plan on doing more in Antique province because we've been there. You know, we've got before we did the videos before YouTube. yeah, before YouTube, Dazzle and I, we've gone to Pandan, Antique, Mararison
Mararison.
Island, Colasi. I mean,
Yeah.
we traveled. We've traveled in Antique, but this time we're doing YouTube so we can show them. We can show them on our channel.
We did the tubing.
Yeah, the tubing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fun. Tubing. I want to do that again. There's a place in Antique. It's called Malumpati Health Springs, and the clearest water that you'll see. Just the water comes out of the ground.
They call it Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, the place is called Blue Lagoon, and this the clearest water you'll see.
And you're not allowed to swim there.
Not on the Blue
Not
Lagoon.
in the Blue
Yeah,
Lagoon.
you're not allowed to swim on the Blue Lagoon, but like further away from it, there's a river where you go in these inner tubes, and you actually have to wear a life vest and a helmet because some areas get pretty sketchy because there's rocks. There's a guide behind you that will guide you away from the rocks, but just to be safe, they got you in helmets and life vests. But it's fun going down the river. It's a good 15-20 minute ride going down the river on an inner tube.
But we have to walk. We have to hike.
Yeah, yeah. What we had to do is like we had to hike up almost like 30-45 minutes and then go on the inner tube and go down the river. But it was fun. All of it is like you're hiking through the jungle. And then there's a guide that's carrying your inner tube. So you don't have to carry your inner tube.
Yeah.
And you just pay the guide. Like the guide, each person has a guide that carries the inner tube and he guides you through the river. I think it was like
I forgot.
100 or 150 pesos.
I forgot.
Yeah, I think it was like less than $3 for the guide to carry your inner tube and then guide you down the river, because you don't want to go the wrong way on the river and hit like the rocky part.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I remember when we weren't doing the YouTube before,
Mm-hmm.
I don't ask for how much. But
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm just like asking.
Yeah. That's she never. But that before we did YouTube, we never used to ask. We just pay whatever. But now because I know people are curious on how much things are here. That's why on our videos I make an emphasis to like tell you the cost in pesos and in dollars. That way gives you an idea of how much things cost here in the Philippines. I always get asked. People always ask me, how much is this? So I just kind of make a mental habit of like any restaurant or anything that, oh, this costs 100 pesos or, less than $2. And speaking of the dollar against the pesos, it's like normally this time of the year, December, the peso gets stronger against the dollar because a lot of overseas Filipino workers come home to the Philippines, and there's a lot of dollars here in the Philippines that they spend. But for some reason this year, the peso dropped against it. I mean, it's an all-time high right now. The dollar is the strongest as it's ever been in the history of the dollar against the pesos. I mean, it's almost 59.5 the other day. Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
yeah, that's something. No, that's something. No. So they're almost for sure that the peso by the time probably January or February, they're predicting it's gonna hit 60 pesos to a dollar, and that's never happened. Even now that it's over 59, that's the highest it's ever been.
Hello. Nakikinig ka kay Daddy? Nakikinig ka kay Daddy?
Horace and Marie says, Leanna is just being a typical teenager. Wow. There is my girl. Oh, there's the diva. There's the diva. There's the diva. There's the diva. There's the diva.
She's done with her medication and all that.
Yeah, you're right, Horace. That's why I keep telling Dazzle, Leanna's 11. In May, she'll be 12. I told Dazzle, it's just, she's going to go through like the teenager age,
Bring it!
Bring it!
Horace and Marie! Bring it, Leanna!
Bring it, Leanna.
Bring it!
Do you and Dazzle have another trip planned in the future after New Year's? This January, AK, we're going to be busy. There's a lot of people that's going to be coming here in Calibo that want to see us this January. I know first week of January, there's John and his family. I'll have to look where she's. Oh, there's Totoy. There's Totoy. All right, there's Totoy. And then my good friend Ruben, he's gonna be moving to Calibo January 7th. He rented a place in Calibo, a studio apartment for a year. So he's gonna be here. Joel and Eileen will be here. I mean, there's just remember that family, babe? The Pastrana Marcellino, Eloise. Yes, there's a couple that watches our YouTube channel, and we're friends with them now on Facebook. They're the Martellino family and Pastrana family. They invited us to their family celebration during Ati-Atihan. And like I said, that's how it is. During Ati-Atihan, that time, people throw reunions, family reunions, like the Cipriano, Eileen's family. We've been to their house like the last 2 years. This will be the third year, and people just celebrate. They'll have lechon, they'll have massive amounts of food, and just people are just happy. They want to see their relatives, friends. Yeah, she's gonna do iPad. I heard her.
When are we going to Vikings with Kuya Joel and Ate Eileen?
I think they set a date. I'll have to look up what date. But like Joel and Eileen, they wanted to take us to Iloilo City to Vikings, the all-you-can-eat buffet. So there's a lot of stuff going on for us in January. So we plan on just staying put in January. We're not gonna travel in January. My good friend Clyde, he's gonna come here. I did videos with Clyde in Iloilo City a few months back, but I think June. He's gonna visit us here in Calibo. So there, a lot of people want to visit us and see us. So January, I kind of allocate that month, January, to to see people that want to see us and just hang out. That's why now, from now to New Year's, we don't have anything planned. We're just kind of like resting because I told Dazel we're gonna be super busy come January. So this is shopping. That's the only thing. Shopping. I'll take them shopping, but that's about it. I've been wanting to actually go to Boracay, but the weather just doesn't want to agree. I always check the Boracay. For me, it's kind of a waste for me to go to Boracay when it's rainy because I love the beach. That's what I go to Boracay. And when it's raining like this, it's like the beach is not fun. The beach is not fun in Boracay. So, but it's been a couple of months since we've been to Boracay. I think October with when Mariah was here with her mom. That was the last time we were in Boracay. I mean, the days just go by fast. It's like I'm amazed. Sometimes how the days just kind of like I can't believe we're like this is the week of Christmas already. We're less than a week to Christmas Day. Yeah. So I know January is gonna be busy for us, and then maybe February. But Dazel and I were planning a trip in 2025 to Singapore because it's our 9th wedding anniversary in April. So Dazel and I, that's one trip we're gonna do together.
Only the 9th? It seems too long.
It seems too long. It seems too long.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
But for sure, AK for sure, like Antique, we're gonna hit Antique province more.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of new things in Antique that we haven't seen. Since we haven't been to Antique in a while. At least 3 years was the last time we went to Antique province.
To go back to Mararison, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We'll go back. Mararison Island. I've been to several islands here in the Philippines. They have one of the best sandbars. Man, it's just an amazing sandbar. And my best friend from Hawaii, we got to swim in that sandbar. Very memorable because not many people go to that island. So when you go there, it's like you almost own the island.
Yeah.
And then Brian was saying you can even do a homestay. There's people that live there that you can rent a room, to stay overnight. So We haven't done that, so that
Yeah,
would
I
be.
think, and maybe I think they have now like cottages or like many rooms for like
Hmm.
for it's not a hotel because
Yeah, it's not a
it's
hotel.
smaller.
It's not a hotel because I don't think, yeah, there's no building in Marorison Island. It's basically like huts, like
Mm-mm.
nipa huts, maybe a cement
Maybe just a room.
foundation, a room. It's just a place to sleep for the
Yeah.
night, but
Mhm.
you get the whole experience. It's
Yeah.
kind of, I like those kind of experiences. I actually prefer them a lot of times than a hotel because a hotel doesn't have that hotel's a hotel. Every hotel kind of, you go in your room, it looks the same. When you stay at those homestays, it's somebody's home. It's made a nipa hut. You hear like the gecko, the toko. You hear like
Wow.
toko, toko.
Wow.
You hear all the sounds.
Uh,
I just like that vibe. I know if we do that, I know we'll have fun. Ask Leanna about how the students reacted to Jollibee and gifts. Were they surprised? I don't think they were surprised with the Jollibee because the teacher told them they were getting Jollibee. But the gifts, they were surprised.
Yeah, they're happy, but some boys know that it's water bottle.
All right. So
maybe because of like
the shape, yeah. What I had gotten them is I got them like a water bottle, and then I filled the water bottle with goodies like
chocolate.
chocolates, candies, stickers, So, and it was different for each of the water bottles,
Ano,
but they were all happy. Brian, it was
good.
I think you can see that in the video. Everybody was excited, and it just get louder and louder in that classroom. And that was not the only classroom we sponsored. We also sponsored another classroom. I wasn't able to film that because I concentrated more on Leanna's classroom because we wanted to film Leanna, a souvenir for her. But Mom Aline's classroom, another expat actually helped me deliver the food. Thank you very much. I don't know his name. It's like I haven't met him yet, but it's another expat. What I did is I gave the receipt for the Jollibee to Mom Aline, the teacher, and she had asked one of the parents to deliver, and the expat volunteered. So
I always like see them
yeah, because
when I pick up Lian.
they have that
Yeah.
green van. Yeah, the expat's married to a Filipina. It's like their daughter, right?
Is
Their
in
daughter
high school.
go in Leanna's school. Yeah,
High school student.
high school student. I'll have to say hello to him one day.
I'm for sure they have a kid at fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Yeah,
All right.
that's why he's the one like.
Oh yeah, Mama
Johnny
Lynn's class. Yeah, Mama
Uh,
Lynn's class. That's why he's the one that volunteered.
yeah.
And that's the thing, it's like I know in YouTube you see a lot of like negative stuff about sometimes about expats. Man, I don't see that here in Aklan province. Here in our province, all the expats here are so helpful. They do a lot for the community. You know, it's unfortunate because like the negative stuff
Yeah.
always gets the press. Always gets like the YouTube videos.
And
There's a lot of
yeah.
expats here that do a lot of good things.
And a lot of times I just see them like lining up with Filipinos too, like in the groceries.
Yeah.
They're just doing the same thing like the Philippines, just patiently waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one time like that happened to us for like how many years we live here in Aklan. Just one time, remember that in
Oh, in the grocery, yeah.
Just
I mean,
one time.
there's always there's always going to be like the outlier.
But most of the time they're just like patient.
Yeah, because once you live here in the Philippines, when the expats move here to the Philippines, the foreigners when they move here, they adapt well here. I've never seen them like act crazy or anything like
I
that.
can tell they're like adopted already because
Yeah.
they look like Gino when he's patiently waiting for me.
Yeah, that's just me. It's
They're
like
just like standing there.
Yeah,
like,
and that waiting for me is just part of
Yeah.
life here. It's like if I gotta stand in line for 30 minutes for my grocery, 45
Yeah.
minutes, it is what it is. It's not gonna change. So I just patiently wait.
And they see more expats now, babe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every time we go out.
Definitely. There's in Calibo
Mhm.
now, when Dazel and I go to Calibo, there's a lot more expats here in our area. I mean, I'm talking at least 5, 10 times what it used to be. Yeah, there's a lot more people here now. That I like, and I like that. I like hanging out with expats.
I like seeing them. Sometimes they just like ride a motorbike.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A big bike.
A big bike.
And
Yeah, yeah.
I can tell they're having fun.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. They ride the cooler bikes here.
I
You
know.
know,
And then the cooler tracks.
yeah.
Oh,
Even
remember?
even like the guy the expat that helped with the delivery. I like his van.
Roscoe.
Yeah, the Rusco. He's got like a green
Green.
Rusco van. I mean, it's
Yeah.
sharp. It's sharp
It
looking.
might be like a Brian Green Go.
Yeah, it looks like Brian's Green Goat. You could call his van the Green Goat. HD. If you like freshly cooled coffee, freeze your coffee into ice cubes. When you brew a new coffee, you guys get to. I'm the only coffee drinker around here. These two don't drink coffee. Dazzle actually gets an upset stomach with coffee.
Maybe I'm acidic.
Yeah, and I don't brew coffee. HD. I'm just I do that 3-in-1 packet. The 6 peso, 7 peso packet. It's like because I only drink maybe one coffee a day.
I think
The 3-in-1? You
Yeah.
use
Did you
Liana
did?
used
You
to-
did?
maybe when she
I've
lived in Tabon.
Yeah, when she lived in Katigla, but
Yeah.
I've never seen you drink
No.
3-in-1 in
I
here.
think
You did? You did?
Sneaky, sneaky.
When your mom was here. When your mom was here.
Like, I was like, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah. But I drink more. I'll usually just drink one of the 3-in-1 coffee a day, and then I switch to a green tea. I can drink more green tea. I drink like
Liana
2 or
drinks-
3 green teas.
Liana drinks dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Yeah. I buy her the packet with
Yeah.
the marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
I've seen you drink that. Seen you drink that. Mix your fresh grapes and milk in a bowl and freeze both.
Oh.
Quick homemade. Oh man, I didn't think about that. Didn't even think about that. Man.
Liana, you have an idea now.
Uh,
Oh.
I go fast. When you click it, it just skips a lot of them, right?
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
I have to go back up because I don't want to miss anybody.
Uh-huh.
Right there it says Horace. Tell Liana to put sticks in bananas and freeze them to make a killer treat. Oh, she'll create stuff. She's always creating stuff.
Put sticks in bananas. Yeah.
And I have bananas in
Yeah.
there. She
actually
always
has-
like creates stuff, Horace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have those bananas, Liana.
Yeah.
And those bananas are similar to like American bananas.
Yeah, we call
they're-
it lakatan.
Lakatan. It's the closest banana that I've found that's close to like American bananas. Because they have so many varieties of bananas here. Like Dazzle, her favorites like the Señorita,
Yeah,
the
that's
tiny
small.
one. There's just, I would say there's like a dozen at least types of banana. But I like the Lakatan because it reminds me of like American bananas that I used to go in the grocery. Put the okra in last. So yeah. I've known that trick, Brian, to put the okra last because if you overcook okra, it just disintegrates in the soup. That's why that way it stays on top. Kind of like what I do with your broccoli. I don't really cook your broccoli. I just use your broccoli as a topping.
My mom used to like put the okra with the rice. When the rice is cooked.
Oh
like,
yeah. You told me about that trick. Yeah.
And then she'll eat it with like I think soy sauce.
Yeah, Dazzle says her mom, after you cook rice, when the rice is cooked and it's still hot, she just puts the okra on top to cook it that way. Yeah, because you don't want to overcook
Yeah.
okra. You don't want to.
And then you will get a green rice.
Then you get a green rice. Hey, it's just coloring.
Yeah.
It's just coloring.
It was yummy though. I remember I was eating that when I was young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but you're supposed to freeze it.
Yeah, freeze it.
Show it to Horace.
Yeah.
There's Liana, Horace. She already put the banana on a stick. Now, your Tito Horace says freeze it,
Can
Liana.
I get the last banana, please? Eat it.
Okay.
OB adventure. I miss celebrating Christmas in the Philippines. So
Yes.
much festivity and seasonal food like bibingka, puto bongbong. It's just not festive. Sakura. Oh, I know, man. You know, it's like and I sense that, you know, because like it was the same for me when I was in the US. You know, in the US, you know, we celebrate Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Usually, the relatives would get together, have a potluck, but that's about it. You know, for when I lived in Tucson, Arizona, you know, I would go to my relatives in Houston, and I would go to my relatives in California. But here it's a month long celebration. You know, it's like the opening of lights. All the towns have their opening of lights. All the festive food, like you said, bibingka, puto bongbong. You know, the food that just comes out during the holidays. Uh, the weather's not agreeing with us, you know, because the weather here the last 3 days has been raining. We've been wanting to go to Calibo at the Pastrana Park because they have a lot of food there in the evening time. But hopefully, one of the, it'll stop. All this rain will stop soon. John P, do you ever fillet the fish? I don't think you really fillet. You know, Dazzle when she cooks fish, Jumpy, she always cooks the whole fish. She cooks the head, she cooks the tail. You know, I don't think you filleted it like to fillet it and then like cook it
Yeah. I don't know how
like
to.
fish and chips.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah, Dazzle hasn't tried that. Dazzle likes to eat the whole fish. You know, she'll chop up the fish and put it in the soup because she likes to eat the fish head. You know,
The cheeks.
the cheeks. You know, Dazzle likes to eat the cheeks of the fish. Me, I like it. I like it filleted too. You know, I like the fish and chips with the French fries. You know, that's why when I go eat at the restaurant, I always order fish and chips,
Nobody
American
taught me
style.
how to fillet the fish yet.
Nobody. Yeah. Well, maybe when Daniel gets here or when Brian gets here,
Oh, nice.
they'll show you how to fillet a fish. You're gonna have some expert fishermen coming here to Calibo Bay when they get here that will teach you.
I can't wait.
You can't wait. You can't wait. Dazzle is looking for fishing buddies. Far East, got to go, guys. If I don't speak to you, Merry Christmas, Rick. All right, take care, brother. Take care. Thank you for coming online.
And Ati Cheryl.
Yep, yeah. Thanks, Dazzle. Have you eaten pickled okra? Oh my goodness.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
She hasn't. That's why, Brian, when you get here, man, you can show Dazzle a lot of things like Cajun food, pickled okra. I know Dazzle's never had fried green tomatoes. You know, we can probably replicate that here, and then just show her some of your fillet of fishing skills. You know, because
I would
she
love
hasn't
that.
she hasn't learned how to do that.
We have to catch a big fish, Bri. We have to go to the ocean.
Yeah. We can get Sparrow to like take you guys.
Mm-mm.
Sparrow's got a boat, baby.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, Kuya.
Yeah, Kuya Sparrow will take us fishing on the ocean. I'm planning on moving to the Philippines early to mid 2025. I haven't decided yet on my home base. I'm trying to decide between Lipa City and Iloilo. Hello from Louisville, Kentucky. All right. Lipa, I know Batangas area. That's a nice area. You know, it's like a lot of good, nice beaches in the Batangas area. Same in Iloilo. If you move to Iloilo City is a nice city. The beaches, you'll be around 30, 45 minutes away to the nicer beaches in Iloilo. Not many beaches like on the city. You have the river in the city. I always tell people, to me anyway, Iloilo City is the best city here in the Philippines. I just like how modern Iloilo City is, how clean it is, and then it still has the old city charm. It's still got like the old churches, the old plazas, their city hall. You know, it's like there's a Chinatown in Iloilo City. Just I like the city vibe. If I was gonna live in a city, Iloilo City would be my choice. 58.94, $1. Yesterday it was 15. I know HD. I know. That's I saw that yesterday. That it was almost 59 and a half yesterday on the exchange rate. Oh, Maya.
There's
That's Ruben.
Ruben.
Ruben. Maya Ayan Agawan. Hello. All right.
Hello, Gino,
There's your
Dazel, and Rihanna.
Tito Ruben. Tito Ruben,
There's a Tito
Liana.
Ruben.
When you are telling us prices and pesos, I try to guess the price before you tell us. I'm getting that. All right. In my head, when I compute it, now it's getting a lot easier because now in my head, when I compute it, John P, it's almost 60. It'll make my life easier when it's at 60. And, sometimes when I compute, I get confused when it's like 56, 57, 58.
Yeah.
But so I just try to compute it like 60. Easier to compute it in my head when I'm making a video. Dollar is up because Fed chair announced about future interest rate yesterday. Stock took a that dollar got strong. Oh, okay. All right, Danny. All right. AK, the higher dollar peso inflation killer if you're a dollar earner. Yeah, definitely. That's the thing for us here, AK. It really helps with inflation for the people that earn dollars. And if it's like majority of Filipino families here in the Philippines, they have money coming from overseas. It's like the remittance here month to month. It's like getting broken every month. It's like when I look at the foreign remittance, dollars being sent to the Philippines, it just keeps growing every year. More and more people are leaving the Philippines to work overseas and then send money here. Our economy really relies, the Philippine economy really relies on that remittance. That's why a lot of people are happy when the dollar is strong here. Yes, we have a packed month for January for sure. Hello, Totoy. We are happy to see you. All right, Horace got to see Totoy. Totoy doesn't like to go outside, Horace, when it's raining outside. The rain freaks her out. I almost have to carry Totoy to like take her outside to go pee.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of quirks. Totoy got a lot of quirks, Horace, but we love her anyway. It's like she was a stray dog for a long, when she was little tiny. So, but by the time by the time we adopted Totoy, she has a lot of quirks. A lot of things that that she does. But we love her anyway. I know during the like New Year's with all the fireworks here, I know that's not a good time for Totoy. So we usually make a bed for Totoy underneath our bed. We put like surround her with pillows, and she hides underneath our bed when during the fireworks, because that freaks her out the most. I think the fireworks, baby.
It's opposite with Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe doesn't care about the fireworks. She's like looking at the fireworks, and we can take her to the plaza and watch the fireworks. Mustang. Emily wants to know your favorite place to stay in Boracay and your favorite part. Thank you and hope you are well. Our favorite place to stay. Which is the favorite hotel that you like at Boracay, baby?
So far.
So far, out of all the hotels,
Piccolo.
you like Piccolo. Yeah, Dazel just says she likes Piccolo, the Piccolo Hotel. Reasonable rates for Piccolo, right, babe? It's like I think we paid the three of us.
I like it because they have like two swimming pools.
And then
they have already a free breakfast.
Yeah.
On the menu, it's not a buffet, so you don't have to like get up early.
Yeah. I like Piccolo too, just because their breakfast included in the hotel stay. In the hotel stay, like for the three of us, a double bed and a single bed for Liena. I think it was like $35, $40 a night at Piccolo. They have two indoor pools, and then the breakfast that they serve is anything off the menu. It's not like a buffet, or it's not like they just make a breakfast and hand it to you. It's like you can order 3 breakfasts from the menu, so which was nice. And then it's a 5-minute walk to White Beach, to Front Beach. We've stayed there a couple of times to the Piccolo. When we bring Chloe, it's harder for us when we bring Chloe to Boracay because very limited hotels allow dogs. So usually when we bring Chloe, we stay at Amigos.
Yeah, amigos.
Amigos Hotel in Station 2 because we know the owner and the owner is a pet lover. So they allow us to bring Chloe. Those are the two hotels that we mostly stay.
Mm-mm.
Piccolo Hotel, it's right behind D Mall. So you're right there by D Mall. And then Amigos. Those are the two places that where we stay.
What I like more about the Piccolo is it's closer to Dimo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Amigos.
Dazel just said she loves Piccolo because you're right behind Demo from Piccolo. I mean, the minute you walk, not even 50 yards or 100 yards, you're like by the Budget Mart already. By the big Budget Mart in Calibo is kind of like their big mini mart,
Yeah.
And I
big
like
7.
the pools.
What's
What?
that?
The pools.
Food?
The pools.
The pool,
Okay.
yeah, the swimming pool. Leanna
Sorry
said,
na.
Leanna said she likes the swimming pools at Piccolo because they have two indoor swimming pools at Piccolo. So rain or shine, you're good. You can swim. Because even if it's the weather's like this, Leanna can still swim.
Food.
I thought you said food.
Me too. Because knowing Rihanna, she loves food.
Yeah, I know. Knowing Leanna, she always says she loves food.
Yeah.
I am planning to travel when I retire, but Marie hates to travel, so there is a lot of convincing. Oh, I know, Horace.
I don't like
Yeah,
flying.
same thing with Dazzle. Flying is not one of Dazzle's things.
Mm-mm.
But she really wants to go to Singapore. So
Yeah.
that doesn't even take convincing for
Yeah.
Dazzle because she loves Singapore. We went to Singapore in 2018, so this will be our second trip to Singapore, that's Dazzle's favorite
I think
place.
that's the only place that I am willing to rest it on.
Yeah. For Dazzle, Singapore, she feels like it's worth it to fly, even though she's scared to fly. She just feels like it's worth it to fly to Singapore. That's how much she loved it there.
I love the food, Kirby. I love the.
Yeah, and the food. Dazzle loved the food
I
in
love the
Singapore.
Singbawan.
Yeah, I mean everything about Singapore is so cool. HD, you guys can play a trick case for gifts in exchange it. I used a stuffed animal to make it look like it was a toy, but the gift was good. Everyone at the bar went, "Oh, all right, yeah." I just didn't think about when I was coming up with the gifts for the kids. It's like I knew we had gotten the kids like the cold water dispenser that was one of the things that we got for them at the beginning, and I know they go through tumblers here, like those water tumblers, because you know how kids are. They're rough on their tumblers. It don't last long because Leanna's gone through a few of them, because they get beaten out. I mean, the tumblers fall on the ground, things like that. So that's why I wanted to get them tumbler. And then it's a good container to put stuff in it. Hey,
Yeah, when I
Gino.
was like growing up, my tumbler is like the water bottle.
That's what was telling me when she was growing up. Her water tumbler was like the empty
Yeah.
water bottles, like this,
Yes,
like
like
a,
that.
like a empty. That was her water tumbler growing up. They don't have the fancy ones now. The tumblers now got caps, got straws, got designs on them. Hey Gino, when does Ati-Atihan start and end? We hope to be there next year. This year, Ati-Atihan, I saw on the schedule, I was looking at the schedule, January the 10th, they're already going to have events like at Pastrana Park. They're going to have a motorcycle display show, a car show, and then the 11th, I think, is the fun run. They're going to have a fun run. And then, so that's the start, January 10th. But it's going to all the way to the 19th. The 19th is when it'll end. They'll have a big mass in front of the cathedral, usually or early morning or like noontime. After the mass, that evening is kind of like the big fireworks celebration, the end of Ati-Atihan. So 10 days. It's a good 10 days of a festival in Calibo in January.
Bazaar.
Oh yeah, the bazaar already started. The Dazzle's already. The bazaar in the past, the bazaar usually happens during Ati-Atihan, but the bazaar is always a big hit, because they sell a lot of stuff like knockoff like Air Jordans and knockoff, the
Mhm.
bootleg shoes, tennis shoes, running shoes, T-shirts,
Headset.
headsets. I mean, just and the bazaar is like long. I mean, there's like a lot of things get sold, and usually they don't start the bazaar till like at the Atiam. But this year, Dazzle saw that they already had the bazaar going. But I guess taking advantage of Christmas season, people shopping and all that. HD must it starts mid-January each year. Yep, yep. And Edgar, oh Edgar, all right, Merry Christmas, Dazzle. Lean Kool-Aid drinks, you go cinnamon toast crunch or never too old. Thank you very much, Edgar.
Thank you,
Thank you so much for the
Edgar.
gift. We truly appreciate it. More shopping money for Leanna. There's more shopping money. We will take Leanna her. We haven't taken Leanna to her Christmas shopping because we were hoping we were going to do it yesterday, actually, to Roa City, but it's been raining. So we're hoping we got today is the 20th, so we got 5 more days till Christmas. So we got time.
Edgar knows I love chocolate.
Yeah, yeah. Dazzle is
Is
loves
it-
chocolate.
Yeah, is it so like look at this. Halata ba?
No, because on our videos, they seen
yeah.
your video on our videos, babe. That when we go to SNR, you're always like in the chocolate area.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, and then people always give Dazzle chocolate. So we will. Thank you very much, Edgar. Appreciate the gift. And then for Christmas Day, we usually like for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Dazzle and I and Liana, we usually just go eat out. Like me in Calibo, I have a favorite like a Chinese food place. It's actually in a weird location because it's in the bottom floor of the new Asia Pacific Medical Center. It's Lanang restaurant, the Chinese restaurant there. Man, I love their Chinese restaurant there because they make the Chinese fried rice.
Yeah.
Their fried rice is exactly the same fried rice I used to eat when I was in the US. You know how when you go to like those Chinese buffets in the United States, the fried rice they serve there, the egg roll that they serve there, like the General Chow chicken, the lemon chicken, sweet and sour pork. Man, that the restaurant at Asia Pacific, Lanang, they serve it like that. That's why I love eating there. So I know either for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, we're gonna eat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna eat there, and then maybe another restaurant, maybe like Korean food, maybe Korean food, maybe some samgyeopsal.
No, not bad.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Cam, hey, I love okra, slimy, and even when overcooked. Ruben,
Hey, hello, okra. Slimy.
I can handle okra. It's like but I don't like I'm the same. I like it firm. I don't like it all mixed in my gumbo. HD said Edgar Deem. Awesome. All right.
Awesome.
There's good meat in the cheeks for sure. Yeah. Brian Dazel, when it comes to fish, like the cheeks and the belly, that's kind of like Dazzle's favorite on the fish.
Yeah. And the thing here, like
The
close
back?
to the bone.
Close to the
Yeah,
bone.
close to the
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yummy. Yummy. Yeah. So Brian, when you get here, you got like a fish eater with Dazzle. You and Dazzle will be you'll get along great eating fish.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
Leanna too. Leanna, she likes fish. See, Leanna and I, Brian, we're allergic to shellfish now. So Dazzle gets to eat all the shrimp, the crab. I can eat oysters, but I just can't eat more. The last time I eat oysters, that one plate, it affected me. There was something that I could tell I was allergic, so I got to be careful now. I got to be careful.
I think it's like a winter weather.
Yeah, but I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance with allergies. Jumpy, do Leanna's guys know she's a movie star? No, she's not a movie. They give her Jumpy. Her classmates give her a hard time. They tease her all the time.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they give and they're supposed to do that, babe.
Yeah, the
Kids are
kids.
they're kids. They're supposed to give each other a hard time. Makes them tough. Makes them tough. Marie loves to eat steamed okra, but I truly can't stand them, even though I love gumbo. Yeah. I've eaten them. I've eaten them, Horace. Like I'll dip them in like soy sauce. The soy sauce and calamansi, that lemon. I can eat them like that, but I can't eat them straight, like without.
I can't really see myself in Marie. We have like a lot of like common.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's why Dazel and Marie, Horace, they're gonna get along. I know both of them like a lot of the same stuff.
Especially with flying.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Brian says, yeah. We saw all the fish. That one photo. I showed that. I show Dazzle all the photos. Brian, like the fish, the snapper that you caught with your friend.
That was a big boy.
Yeah, yeah. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. And the HD text, but are you bringing your Shimano saltwater reel? That's the fancy reels, babe. Shimano. Yeah. We don't have none of that here. Dazzle fishes with like a bamboo pole. John, hi. I have a question. I'm currently in the Philippines and I wanted to know how can I get a international driver's license? All right, John. Do you have your? It's important. Do you have your like ACR card, the Alien Certificate or Registration Card? You will at least need that. You will at least need that to get a driver's license. And then the LTOs, the Land Transportation Office here in the Philippines, it just depends on where you apply, because from province to province, they have different policies. There's not like a national policy on getting a license. It's good if you can have a Filipino friend or somebody that's a Filipino to guide you to the process. I wouldn't just show up at the Land Transportation Office asking for. If you want, you can message me or you can email me. Maybe I can guide you. You can tell me where you plan on getting your Philippine driver's license.
I just saw a text from David. Mas Ang is like David. Mas Ang you need to listen.
All right, Mustang. All right, that's David. All right. Now I know. Now I got Dazzle just showed me Mustang is David, my friend in Canada. So John just messaged me like my email ginno1966@yahoo.com. That's my email. I'll type it here right here. That way, if specific questions like that, I can help you more offline. Because it's never the same here. It's never so simple here as far as getting driver's license and things like that. That's just one of the things here in the Philippines that
it seems like
case by case basis. Yeah.
And it seems like every year they change.
They change the rules every year. They change the rules. HD Apex, no sir, keeping all my gear here. I'll buy when I get there. Can't wait to see. Oh yeah, that's why when you get here, Brian, you can get all the fishing gear here. My good friend Sparrow, he'll hook you up, man. He's a commercial fisherman, a hobbyist. He knows everything, so you don't need.
My secrets.
Have you have you been to Banate? I hate these YouTube commercials during live stream. Oh, I guess that's how we make money on the live
Yeah.
streams, my friend. So
It's for the new laptop.
this is for the new laptop. This is for the new laptop. HD, HD. No, most of the time I get to the Philippines, I've spent the area where Gino and Dazel lives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's in Calibo. He's
Yeah.
in, Ray, do you have a place to stay when you go to Singapore, Danny? When we this time, the last time we were in Singapore, Danny, we stayed at Chinatown. We stayed at one of those cube hotels, like little cubes, but it was a good size cube. It was like a queen size bed that was a cube. This time we plan on staying at the Sembawang Naval Base. There's a military base there that we can stay at billeting. Maybe half and half. Maybe we'll stay in billeting half and then maybe stay somewhere else the half the time we're there. But we plan on staying like 7 days in Singapore.
Nakatulog yung leg ko din.
I will be the last person leaving the table. Yeah,
Ah.
in Banate, in Banate. Brian had seen the videos on Banate. They have a crab festival, babe. So it's all you can eat crab. So he said he'll be the last one to leave.
Wow.
Reese says peanut butter cups are the best. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She's had that. She's had peanut butter cups.
Yeah, and I like Lindor.
Lindor, yeah, the Lindor chocolates. Yeah, I know.
But I like the Reese's too.
Yeah,
like
I mean-
that. I've had that.
And then you had the
before.
Kit Kat. You bought Kit Kat
Yeah, I
this
had a
time.
Kit
Yeah.
Kat,
Dazzle and Leanna, they both get to try a lot of candy and chocolates in the U.S. Because our subscribers give us, and then also when we go to SNR, we always try to find something that they've never had. Always so they can try. So
I
they can
like
try.
the peanut M&Ms too.
Oh yeah, the peanut M&Ms. You got like a big
Yeah,
tub
like
of that.
this one.
Yeah.
It's huge. Mhm.
Yeah, the Epi HD,
yeah.
the pen. Here, they have a pill here. What is that? Cetirizine. Cetirizine. It's kind of like, I guess, for what I can compare it with. In the States, I know there's over the counter too. Like if you had minor allergy and you can take, and it's the same thing. They have it here.
It's like Gino and Liana's.
Yeah. But I just try to avoid, this shellfish now because I don't want to take a chance. Mark, did you hear? Yes, Mark. Actually, in the beginning of the video, I actually mentioned Mark Thornton already. My condolence goes to him.
I watch it.
Yeah, we watch. I watch a lot of his video. That every man has a story.
Yeah, even before I think we started like doing the YouTube. I think I watched him.
Yeah, during the pandemic, Dazzle and I, we watch a lot of videos during the pandemic, and he was one. Because we like how he interviewed people, and people will tell their story, like how everybody has a story.
Is he the guy that we were like supposed to like meet?
Yeah,
see?
actually,
Our friend Carrie like message him.
Yeah. Actually, when Dazzle and I, when we went to Dumaguete in 2022, our friend Carrie that lives in Dumaguete, he had contacted Mark, and there was actually a talk of me going on the show. But at the time, I just didn't have the time, and we were still big on our beginning stage of YouTube. I didn't feel comfortable, getting interviewed, so I passed on the interview.
We're actually like we don't do like the collab.
Yeah. We've never really did any collaboration or interview, with other YouTubers. It's like nothing against other YouTubers, but we just kind of like to keep the peace, because I noticed with the collaborations, there's sometimes drama that ensues with it, and I just try to avoid that. We just try to do our own thing.
And plus our YouTube videos are like natural.
Yeah. It's just our YouTube's easy to do. It's like doing collaboration. It to me
Yeah.
just feels like work.
I don't know if like you're gonna have like a questions ready or
Yeah,
what. I don't
yeah, yeah. But
know.
my condolence, of course. I know Jen and Rogan. It's like my prayers go out to them and their family. It's a sad day. It's like I saw that this morning. I saw that on my feed that he had passed away. Because it's weird how we're the YouTubers here, we don't really not a lot of us communicate with each other, but we're kind of like I guess I wouldn't call family, but you kind of support other YouTubers because they're just trying to to give information out there to help people. Jumpy, tour of a sporting goods store fishing section might be a good idea for a video. Um, Over here, we just don't have any, Jumpy. Um, Even in Iloilo City, babe, I haven't seen a fishing store like a sporting goods fish. They don't sell fishing poles.
No,
I
haven't seen
haven't. I
one.
haven't. Jumpy, most of the fishing poles, the rod and the reel, you would have to order online. I know they're available at Shopee, Lazada, and now Amazon. You can order from Amazon, but they just don't sell them in the Philippines because I guess not a lot of market for them. Not a lot of people into like the hardcore fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the time, most fishermen anyway, they have their own gear. They have their own stuff
But
that
I have seen people at Loola's brought their fishing
I
gears.
know, I know.
Like,
I've seen him. Even at the New Washington. Remember that guy with like
yeah.
casting,
I
and
wonder
so
where
yeah,
did
I'm,
they
I'm
bought
sure they
that.
I'm sure they bought it at Shopee or Lazada. I'm sure they order it online.
In
You just
Manila?
don't see you just don't see a lot of sporting goods store here.
What
The
about
even
Manila?
Manila. I'm sure
Maybe.
in Manila. I'm sure in Manila
Or
they have.
Cebu.
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
cities.
the big
Yeah,
cities.
even in Iloilo, the sporting goods store there, when you go, there's not a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Mostly shoes and clothes, maybe a couple of treadmills, but not
Bikes.
like the Dick's Sporting Good in the US, not like a big warehouse or just
Yeah.
sporting goods. We
Like
just don't
similar
have
than
that.
the
Yeah, we
movies.
just don't have that. We don't have that here. Here in Panay Island, anyway, we don't have that. Maybe like Dazzle said, maybe in Cebu or
Or in
Manila,
Manila.
they might have that. If you're in the USA, AAA offers international drive. Oh, AAA, AAA, nice,
Oh.
nice. Butterfinger Blizzard is my favorite from DQ. All right, all right.
Ah.
What kind of? I usually get like the New York cheesecake.
Yeah, New York.
New York
Cheesecake.
cheesecake
Yeah.
at Dairy, and we have Dairy Queen here, Brian. In Rojas City, there's a Dairy Queen, and in Iloilo City, there's a Dairy Queen at the mall. So you can have your Butterfinger Blizzard when you're here. Like the video. Oh, thanks, Daniel. Strawberry cheesecake. Oh, see, AK is the same. He likes the strawberry cheesecake. Me and Leanna, we get along with the strawberry cheesecake. Dazzle's like the chocolate. Everything's chocolate drinks, chocolate ice cream. Leanna and I were like the ones that like strawberry.
Yeah.
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 I'll take one for the team and eat Gino's shellfish. All right, man, Brian, you can have it, brother. I'm good. I'm good, man. I just got to be careful, man. It's like last thing I need is like a trip to the emergency room. Just got a kilo
What?
Kit Kat bar as a gift for a friend. Kit Kat bar.
Wow. That's a huge Kit Kat.
I just got diagnosed 2 months ago. Miss the Reese's the most. I'm
Oh.
oh,
Yeah.
sad to hear that, Jumpy. You got to be careful because you're diabetic when you come to the Philippines. A lot of food here in the Philippines, they kind of sneak sugar on you. Like even on the chicken adobo, even on pork adobo, even spaghetti. They'll sneak in the sugar on you, so you got to be careful when you get here. EpiPen is direct pill steak with talking the Benad. Yeah, that's the thing. I couldn't think of the Claritin or Benadryl. Yeah. Has Dazzle had turtles on the candy? I think you've had turtles before, babe. That chocolate.
Turtles.
Yeah, it's caramel and pecan. I think you have. I mean, I make Dazzle try everything. When we see. I think I bought you something before and you tried it, or maybe my friend David had brought it for you. It's kind of like pecan and caramel, and it's got chocolate.
Was that like the aloha, like the Hawaiian
Yeah, it's
chocolate?
similar,
Yeah.
similar to like your
I've had like Hawaiian
Hawaiian, yeah, the Hawaiian
different
with the
flavors.
macadamia nuts. Yeah,
Macadamia
it's
nuts.
similar concept with the turtle. Horace says that the last time I was Singapore, so I hope you film it so I can see. Oh yeah, I'll have to be careful. I'm doing research right now, Horace, because when Dazzle and I went to Singapore in 2018, they have a lot of rules. And the last thing I want to do is like not follow any of the rules. Like I know when Dazzle and I were in the subway, we had gotten a pass, and from the airport, we never rode cabs, we never rode buses. It was all subway from the airport to our hotel to Sembawang.
And
We
then
we
you have
rode
one
subway.
rule that you can't use phones or
Yeah,
cameras
you
on the
can't.
subway.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. On the subway, I know you're not supposed to take pictures, and I know you can't eat. You can't eat. You can't even chew gum in the subway. So and everybody followed the rules there. That's something I noticed. Everybody's like behaved.
Yeah.
Every line we went through, like
I
even
remember.
everybody's like, even on the subway, when like other subways I've been, it's like when the doors open, is everybody's just like, yeah, get in and get out. Over in Singapore, Horace, everybody
Yeah.
was like in a line,
Line.
one line walking in,
And
one line walking out. I mean,
yeah.
I love the discipline. I
Yeah.
love the discipline of like
And people lining
Singaporeans.
up to go in is waiting for all the people like going out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they're just like, it's not like the subway in the Philippines. Because Dazzle and I, we took the MRT when we were in Manila. And woo, man, it's just like when the doors open, people, I mean, like, you don't know whether people are going in or going out. It's like everybody's like squeezing in, it's like, and I'm hugging my backpack, because like, you don't want anything getting stolen. But Singapore is just so organized. Yeah. Everybody's just so nice. People are polite, that we love it. We love going to Singapore. But we'll try. I know we can film like at the hawker stands, the food stands for sure, and on the street maybe when we're just walking. I'll try to film a lot of. I'm excited. Because we weren't doing YouTube at the time, so I wasn't able to film. And this
you
time,
weren't able to film me, like I was so nervous in that gardens.
oh yeah,
day.
but we have some videos, like our personal videos. I filmed Dazzle when we were there. We went to the gardens by the bay, and Dazzle's afraid of heights. And for some reason,
I
we
thought
were
we're just using the elevator.
yeah, we went on this elevator, and we got
Uh-uh.
on the elevator, and when we got off the elevator, it's actually the elevator for the crosswalk. It's like a hanging bridge, and Dazzle, she wanted to go down the elevator when she saw when we got up there, but when you got up there, the lady says, "No, you can't go down. You have to go through the hanging bridge." And that was a struggle for Dazzle. She was like on my, hugging me, like not looking close her eyes, and I was walking in front of Dazzle.
Yeah.
Very memorable for us. But
If I can turn back the clock, I should have just stayed on the ground.
on
and
the
watched
ground, on the
fireworks.
ground, yeah, because they were having fireworks. It's funny because Dazzle ended up on a hanging bridge, and it was a tall hanging
I
bridge too. It
know.
wasn't like a just not This hanging bridge was at least 8 stories high. But so she had to hang on, close her eyes, and I'll just walk her through the thing. But we're excited for sure. We're gonna do a lot of filming when we go to Singapore. But that was the one thing in Singapore when we went to 2018. There's a lot of rules because when we landed in the airport, we were reading about the rules, and then when you land at the airport, they actually have a pamphlet that they things not to do in Singapore. But that's why I guess the city's so clean, and that's why it's so organized, and very impressed. I mean, it's like one of the best cities in the world that I've seen is Singapore. Jumpy, you're in my thoughts and prayers too, bro. Yep, yeah. It's like it's hard. That's the thing. As we get older, the health issues always kind of sneaks up on us. We love your channel because you keep it simple. So keep up the good format. All right, Horace. We'll do, man. I learned my lesson, man. We're trying to get fancy with the camera work and all that. Keep it simple. It's like Ray, use a credit card hacks and get free hotel room in Singapore. IHG card. You know what, Danny? I don't no longer have any credit card. I had one credit card left in the US. I decided to get rid of it. And I had one credit card here in the Philippines. I also decided to get rid of it. I just don't trust credit cards anymore. It's scary now with all the identity theft and all that. And it's not like, I've been here in the Philippines for 13 years now. I really don't have plans on going back to the US. If Dazel and I visit someday, I'm sure we can bring Gcash or some kind of electronic wallet or even traveler's checks. I just don't trust the credit card system anymore. It's like I've seen too many people with the identity theft and so many scams online now. So I don't no longer have a credit card. The closest thing I have to a credit card is our debit card. It's got like a Visa logo on it. And on our debit card, I try not to keep a lot of money in it. I might have like $500 on it. So if we lose it, we lose it. It's just, it's scary out there now with credit cards. And I'm sure people, have had experience with credit card theft and all the scams that's going on. So no more credit cards for me, man. And I'm no longer concerned about credit rating in the US, because that was a big thing. In the US, people are kind of concerned about credit rating because when you buy a home in the US, it affects your loan and all that. But, like I said, if we go to the US, it'll just be for a visit. I don't plan on ever living in the United States.
Watch NBA game.
Watch NBA game.
Football game and baseball.
Yeah. Her thing, Dazzle wants to go to America because she wants to watch a live baseball event, the Dodgers. She wants to, and she wants to watch the NFL. She wants to watch Josh Allen.
Yes, please.
She wants to watch Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, and then hopefully Kawhi Leonard is still playing because Dazzle wants to watch Kawhi Leonard.
I don't think so. It's getting old now.
Oh, Jumpy says, all right. And Sergeant USA, Daniel, lots of stuff on those China online sites is going to be fakes and charge you for the legit ones. Yeah, just too much stuff, Daniel, too much stuff going on now with online that, made me nervous, with credit cards. That's why I decided, not worth it. It's not like we need it here. It's like we have savings and we have, when we use stuff, we always use our debit card, so it works, we're able to travel with the debit card, Jumpy, thanks, TextFed. It's a family thing. So, all right, Jumpy. Prayers go out to you, my brother. I totally understand. My family has genetic, so I'm super aware. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I said, when you guys make it here to the Philippines, you gotta watch. If sugar is a big issue, you gotta watch a lot of the Filipino cooking. has a lot of they sneak in that sugar on you because of the taste. You know, Filipinos just love everything sweet here. Yeah, Daniel said, take the Benadryl. It's the cetirizine, babe. It's the same thing that's here. That people here do the same thing, Daniel. They take that cetirizine, is what they call it, a little tablet
Yeah.
before they eat seafood. But I don't need to take a chance. You know, it's like I'm fine. You know, that's one thing about me when stuff like that I know that might affect my health. I can give it up. You know, it's not a problem for me. Like I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's not a big issue. You know. Baseball videos in Singapore, please. Oh, right. Yeah. They got, I guess they have base. I'll have to check. I'll have to check, Brian, if they have baseball in Singapore. King Tuck traded to the Cubs. Bregman, free agent, probably going to.
Bregman.
Yeah.
Astros?
Yeah, Astros. Yeah. The only thing I saw so far at Brian, I saw that, you know, I keep track of even ex-Dodgers, and I saw that Bellinger. I'm a big Bellinger fan. You know, I love Bellinger when he was with the Dodgers. I guess he's going to the Yankees now. Is that what I saw? Yeah, Jumpy. That's Dazzle's. Josh Allen is. She's been a fan of him for the longest time.
Yeah.
She watches all his videos, like highlights of.
He's really good this year.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm amazed.
You're amazed? I'm not amazed. He's a good player, babe. He's always been a good player. Oh, Glenn and Rose, babe. They're late, but said, hey, Nobi and Bridget and Rose. There you go. Leanna also says hello to them. Less than 2 weeks and we are there. All right. We're excited, Glenn. We're excited. Glenn, Rose, Nobi, and Bridget. They're going to be our neighbors here at Camellia Aklan. So you'll see them with us fishing, and you'll see them us hanging out at the plaza, at our town plaza.
Chloe's playing.
Chloe's playing with her plastic bowl. She likes to play with her plastic bowl.
Yeah.
Not that she's hungry, she just likes playing with it. Navy Fed has a great credit card for travel. It's the black one. And the rates are about 50% than the reward card. Oh, nice. I know Navy, Daniel, I know Navy Federal. You know, it's like I've said that on the previous live streams. A lot of people here in the Philippines can get car loans using car loans at Navy Federal. And can't think of another bank that does that would like send you the money from the US to the Philippines for you to buy a car on credit. So far, I've only heard of Navy Federal Credit Union that allows that. I know a lot of veterans, a lot of military veterans here bought their car that way. They get a check. They get a check from Navy Federal and they just go to the dealership here and pay the car. Dazel is a baseball fan. Oh, yeah. We're Dodger fans. You know that, Brian. We're Dodger fans. Fishing trips for Dazel TV subscribers. All right. Yeah. I know. I mean, we've taken so many people fishing with Dazel, like Grant, remember? Chris, Grant, Glenn and Rose, Frank. We've taken them fish. So anybody that comes to Calibo, we always take them fishing because Dazel's always game for fishing. The minute I tell Dazel, hey, there's a couple coming or there's a guy coming, they want to go fishing. She's like, let's go. And she even wants to go in the rain, and it's raining right now. She wants to go in the rain today to go fishing. Because she has the gear. You got the rain gear, you got the hat. Yeah. Watching the playoffs with Joel was a blast. I know, Brian. That was fun. Hopefully the Dodgers are back in the playoffs next year. We'll get to do that again. Never been to Singapore, but don't need a credit card for hotels. Probably not. I mean, when we go to Singapore, when we went there, we just walk into hotels. You know, we don't. When Dazzle and I travel, we don't do a lot of reservations. I know that's probably, you know, I know how people are. I know how people, they like everything all set with hotels. Dazzle and I just don't do that. We're like, we land at a place. If we go to a province here in the Philippines, if we go to Singapore, um, we just like ask, do you have any rooms? And if they don't, we just go to the next one. But I know at the base Sembawang, they might ask, you know, how to reserve, but there's always ways to send people money. I know if the billeting at Sembawang Naval Base needs deposit, I know I can find a way of sending money. And I do that with airline tickets now. With airline tickets here in the Philippines, when I reserve airline tickets, all I do is I reserve the ticket. I can get a voucher now where I take it to 7-Eleven and pay for the ticket at 7-Eleven. So there's nothing now I can't do that, you know, airline tickets, hotels, that I can't pay up front.
And plus, there's always a place like where you can book tickets and hotels. You
Yeah.
just pay the extra 500 pesos.
Yeah. And there's ways, you know, it's like there's ways to get around having a credit card because the debit card is a Visa. I know that our debit card is still a Visa and a MasterCard. It's got that symbol in the back. In the front, it says Visa or MasterCard. So the debit card works like a credit card. It's just that the debit card, you can control the amount of money that's in there. That way, if it gets ripped off, it's only $500. You know, it's not like nobody's charging $10,000 or $15,000 on your credit card. And you know how hassle it is. You know, proving and closing all the accounts, and all you have to go through with identity theft. You know, it's like it's not fun if you have to go through that. HD fishing competition. Biggest fish wins a prize.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. HD. I'm gonna start taking pictures of like the biggest fish caught. I'll start doing that. And I'll post it on our community. You know, the Dazel TV fishing expeditions. If it's not raining, you're not training. All right. Yeah. Man, Daniel, in the military, raining is not, if it rains, everybody just wears their gear for rain. Army life. I know. I've paid cash for everything I want or need for over a decade. See, so Brian does the same thing. He doesn't. He's handling everything with cash. I think we just get used to like credit cards. Living in the U.S., everything's a card for your gas, for your grocery. That you don't think about it, but now there's ways to get around that. There's ways to like not have a credit card. All right, we're getting around to our 2-hour mark. And we were supposed to go swimming today, but I don't think any swimming's going to happen today.
Swimming. There's
Swimming.
no thunderstorm. Or thunder.
It's gonna be cold.
It's going to be cold if you go swimming. I'm with you, Gino. We are the few Americans who don't carry debts simply because I worry too much, even if owe someone a penny. Yeah, I'm the same way. Even when I had the credit cards for us, we never we just had it just to have it, for back then, I was thinking for airline tickets, for hotels, but I've gotten around that. I realized I don't really need it, to reserve airlines, to reserve hotels. So to me, I'm just like putting myself at risk of getting identity theft or getting my, I just don't need them. It's like, I know we don't spend enough to need credit cards anymore. Have a good one, guys. All right. Olsen. If I don't say hello to you before Christmas, man, Merry Christmas, Olsen. And same with everybody. I'm going to try to reach out, personally with my WhatsApp to people I communicate with. But if I miss anybody, it's like a Merry Christmas. Everyone has a Merry Christmas and enjoy the holiday season. if your debit card info is stolen, they can do get access to your savings too. Um, I'm not sure if they can do that here in the Philippines, you know. And again, you know, it's like the what you know with the bank accounts here, Daniel. I've made sure stuff like that, that I can avoid that. You know, it's like the debit card that I use, I only use that certain bank. I've only put $500 in it. The rest of our banks, the rest of our money here, I don't have a credit card. We even have a passbook, you know, the old school passbook where you have to go to the bank and show your passbook. At Metro Bank, we have a passbook at Metro Bank. Same thing with our dollar accounts. We actually have a passbook. You can't get money from those accounts using an ATM because there's no ATM attached to it. I have to actually show them a book, a passbook, back in the day passbook with my ID to withdraw money from the account. It's just, you know, for me, it's just preventive, you know, trying to be, you know, I don't have a lot of money. I don't need it to get stolen, you know. Here, want a card on file for rooms. All right. Well, you know, it's like here they don't require credit cards to reserve a room. I've always been able to pay cash for our rooms now and things like that. Awesome live. Go fishing. That's all it is. Go fishing. Go fishing. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, HD. Thank you so much, HD, for all your help all the time with our live stream.
Yes,
Appreciate you, brother. My favorite family. Can't wait to see 25 has to offer. Looking forward to. Hey, man, Brian, we're looking forward to meeting you in person, man. We can't wait when you make it here to the Philippines. Merry Christmas. All right, Merry Christmas. There you go, Ray. Maligayang Pasko, brother Dazel. Maligayang Pasko, my brother. Sergeant USA. He's got a crawfish, like squid, crab. Yeah, he's got all the seafood, babe. All right. Take care, everyone. Everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.